Hey, happy Wednesday. No, happy Tuesday. I get my day mixed up, y'all. How you doing, Six Bows? You doing okay? This is another day of thyroid cancer awareness, and it's also Testimony Tuesday. Hope everybody's day is going well. I'm doing okay. I had a kind of a so-so morning. You can see the weather done start changing. My voice starting to get hoarse and my bones starting to ache, but I'm okay. I said I'm gonna come on for a few minutes, a little bit, and talk. Good to see you, Six Bowls. I did get all your information, so I'll be sending your things out. I might just try to squeeze you in a brownie, girl. Never know what Georgia girl might do for you. Um, but today, thank you. I got some. Yep, I got a little commercial I was going to show. If things just died downloading so slow. Uh, got some fall things. Thyroid cancer awareness is coming to an end, but I will always talk about it because this is what I deal with. So next month I will be sharing some things about breast cancer, but I'll be wanting to learn myself. So I'm gonna try to have a few guests over. I'm gonna drop some content on it, but I can't really speak like I can't say I experienced anything from that because I haven't. Only thing I can do is just read and educate myself more and try to share content like I did last year. I also have breast cancer awareness shirt. I have my Georgia Trooper merch in there. I have fall merch. I have a little bit all. It's starting to get cool. This is one of my shirt right here I made last year. I don't know if you can see it. It just got Georgia Girl ring across it. It's a tie. It's tie on the side. It's like a little short shirt. It is tie on the side. I'm always buying and advertising my own merch, so y'all have probably seen me wore it before. Um, but I'm gonna get into what I'm talking about. It's good to see you, Six Bowl. Like I said, today is Testimony Tuesday. If you were in my chat today, that is your testimony that God woke you up this morning. It was not an alarm clock that woke you up this morning. It was the grace of God that woke you up this morning. So we have to give God all those praises for that. I'm gonna see can I download that video. Well, today I'll be the question I'm asking, and I will be sharing the effects of how getting a diagnosis affect you mentally. I'm sure that anytime you hear anything life threatening, can't nobody say that it doesn't affect them mentally because it will, because you have to, it's just like you have to just, once they tell you these things, you have to take a lot of things into consideration. Hey, everybody, welcome. This is Testimony Tuesday, and this is another day of thyroid cancer awareness. And what I'll be talking about today is what the effect you have had mentally when you had to see your loved ones, or if you had to see yourself going through changes because of a diagnosis. And I'm gonna speak on my situation. I think I'll be a little bit better today because last week I was so full of tears because of joy of the Lord, because He have spared me for 6 years being cancer free. So if I does share tears, it'll be happy tears. But today, that's what I want. Hey, Miss Lazy, good to see you. That's what I want to get into today. You know, they said not to worry. They said pray more, worry less. But we're human. Because I can tell you, I'm going to share about my mama's story of what happened when my mama got sick and how it affected me. So that's what the question is. That's what I'll be talking about today, everybody. What kind of effect mentally did you have a diagnosis that affected you? How did it affect you? Or did you have a loved one? I know Six Bowls was saying her mom dealt with the same kind of cancer I dealt with. And I'm sure, hey, Edward, I'm sure she had some kind of effect from it. I don't know if she want to come up and share a story. She might be busy. But I'm sure if you're a caregiver to someone, When you see your loved ones not doing well, I'm just gonna tell you, when my children, if somebody in your family hurt, if you care for them, you're gonna hurt right along with them. Even though I have grown kids, but when something affect them, it gonna affect me too. That's just only being a parent. Hey Frank, good to see you. It's just only being a human, because you have those long-term effects. You have those long-term effects when it come down to our life and our families. Welcome everybody. This is Testimony Tuesday, and this is also this 27th day of thyroid cancer awareness. Y'all know I am a 6-year survivor, and I have been sharing for 27 days different types of information. Y'all make sure y'all connect down there. Y'all mods, so y'all know how we do. Mods, drop each other links, and if anybody new come in, just let them, y'all just drop their links. But this is what we're talking about today. Yeah, Frank G, he's a good guy. Me and him been going back a long way. Hey Justin, good to see you. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everyone. But getting into my commentary, how many of y'all in the chat can say y'all have been affected? Thank you, Edward. How many of y'all in the chat can say y'all have been affected in a way because y'all seen your loved one going through something? I have. And I know my family have been affected when they found out I had cancer, because it was something they had to get adjusted to. They had to see me going through these things. And when you see people like cancer patients and people with got a long-term illness, you see the stages they have to go through, and you feel their pain. You can feel their pain. A lot of people out here are suffering, and if you're their caregiver, if you have been there with them, you have seen what's effects they have on them, and it's going to affect you. Yes, it does. And I know Six Bowls, you said you saw what your mama went through, what she went through. So did you have to have any kind of you don't have to tell me unless you want to. I had to take therapy. I had to take the therapy because I deal with long-term anxiety. And I'm not ashamed to tell you, when that diagnosis came and all the things that came upon my life, I ended up being diagnosed with anxiety. And I still have it. I'm on medication. I'm a little better than what I used to be. I'm easy to get agitated. I try not to get overwhelmed by things. If it's things I can't control, I just pray about it, or either I talk about it, I just let it go. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff is out of our control. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all connect. So have anybody in the chat have your mother died from cancer? Okay. Sorry to hear about that, Frank. You said cancer grows like mildew, and it will affect everybody and everything around the diagnosis. And that's what I'm talking about today. The effects, when that person be diagnosed with some, like you said, your mom was diagnosed with thyroid cancer like I had. And I'm sure that it affected you mentally, because I know one of my cousins, and I hope I don't cry, one of my cousins, she was just like a mom to me. And my brother-in-law, they died from cancer. And we actually seen how their bodies was just evaporating. It's just like, like you could be one way one day, and then the next day you could see how your body just going. I experienced hair loss. I gained a lot of weight. I had throat issues. I had long-term effect, and it really bothered me mentally. I'm not ashamed to tell anyone, since I had my cancer diagnosis, my hair won't grow back to the full strength, but I does have hair, but it doesn't. It's just like from taking medication and doing different things, I'm still not where I was in 2016, but I still have to give God the grace and mercy that I'm here. And that was my question yesterday. Frank said his mom died from cancer. Sorry to hear about that. Six Bowls was saying that she's seeing her mom go through these things, and I know it affected her, because my children, they always was telling me, Mom, keep the faith. My daughter, she's an RN, and she was right there with me. My husband, all they were with me along the way when I was doing all these tests, all the blood work, telling me what steps and different things. I shared my testimony again last week about the things I had to do to prepare myself for that journey. Okay. Six Bowls said it all make you change your lifestyle, eating healthier, and want to cherish the moments each day. Uh, Tackle your goals and bucket lists and fears. And it's a tickling balm, makes you appreciate life. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Frank said he was around during the cancer. Okay. I mean, like I said, when my family hurt, I hurt. I'm just gonna be telling you, when my son got hurt on his football injury, my son almost lost his leg. And one thing, my son he was being strong, y'all. I'm panicking. I'm about to have it. My son, I think he cried 1 or 2 times when the doctor came in and told him that I don't think you'll be. They was telling my son he wasn't going to have a normal life. He wasn't going to be able to walk right without a brace. But let me tell you, God, I done shared his testimony before. God is so good. My son had to went through 3 surgeries, but it affected all of us. It affected us mentally and it affected him physically. My son could have just easily gave up, but he didn't. He kept on pushing. That's why I just keep saying, keep on pushing. They gave him hey, Buddha, good to see you. Y'all drop the links down there. Y'all know how we do over here. Make sure everybody feel welcome in the chat. When my son, when doctor came in and told us that, look, they wanted my son to be considered to be disabled, but my son fought through it. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? He fought through it. He was like 17 years old when this happened to him. And he fought right through it. Yeah, yesterday I was having a bad day. My shoulder would hurt me real bad. How you doing, Buddha? Good to see you. I was just sharing about what long-term effect does it have on you and your loved ones when you know someone is on their deathbed, or someone is going through a long-term illness. How do you handle it? I know I have anxiety. It's under control right now. You finna go to bed. Hope you feel better. And I'm sure, Buddha, I know you going through a lot of things, and I know you have some long-term effect, and I know your mom too, because she's there with you. Anybody that's in the house with someone, if anybody's in the house with someone that's dealing with long-term illness or long-term things they have to go through daily, thank you, Alpha, and welcome. We gotta, for one thing, my son, like I said, when my son got hurt, he was trying to make sure that I'd be all right, because he know I have anxiety and panic attack. And he kept on telling me that, Mom, I'm okay. He was the one going through this, but it affected me. But I can say my son was so strong, y'all. After he had that 3rd surgery, they got his foot, because when he got hurt on that football injury, his ACL, all the whatever they call it, ACL, MCL, all that in his knee got messed up. You said to 10 p.m. change her shift to 10 a.m. Oh, okay. You already been through it? Okay. I mean, anybody that have been through any type of illness and have seen the effects it's you just like you be an emotional roller coaster, really. I know I did. I thought one while I was gonna have a nervous breakdown. I thought, especially when my son got hurt. Hey, Derek, good to see you. When my son got hurt, it affected me mentally. You just dropped my screen, y'all. You want to come up here and tell how things had affected you? Because I know you had said you had to go to get your breast checked, and breast cancer awareness is coming up next month. I'm gonna try to have some guests over. I know Miss April gonna be one because thyroid awareness coming to an end. I will end this awareness, but I would keep sharing because this is what I go through. Breast cancer awareness, I can only give you content on it, but I never had it. So what I'll be doing on breast cancer awareness, I'll just be sharing content, and I'll be having guests over Testimony Tuesday, like Miss April. I want to try to get Amazing Silver. She said just let her know about what time. So it's gonna be for educational purposes. All right, Miss Key, not Miss Key, but Miss Lady T. I think she want to come up and share some long-term effects after she probably seen her mom or dad went through some things. And today is Testimony Tuesday. Let's give God some praises, everybody. Let's put some hands in the chat. Just give God some praise because He did wake us up this morning. Because someone did not wake up this morning. So that's what we need to give God the glory for right now. Because without Him, none of this would be possible. Can we see some? I want to see some butterflies. The butterflies stand for thyroid cancer awareness. We can put some butterflies in the chat, or because that's what I'm doing right now. I salute that anybody that's still out there fighting. I advocate. I am their voice. I have been showing merch, different things. Miss Lady T, can you hit the link? Oh, there she go.
Hey,
Hey, my sister, how you doing?
I just came up here to say,
Hello,
yeah, I just came up
Miss
here.
Lady T. Hello,
You hear me?
I can't hear you,
You
Miss
can't
Lady
hear me?
T.
You can't hear me?
Hello, are you saying anything?
Yes.
Go down and come back up, Miss Lady T, because I
Okay.
can't hear you. Was y'all able to hear Miss Lady T? There's Miss Lady T. She's one of my Dream Team sisters. You can't hear me? Oh, Lordy. Y'all can't hear me? You can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Oh, hold up. Hey, Miss Lady T.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear her. I gained a lot of weight. I had throat issues. Miss Lady T, hello. Really bothered me mentally. I'm not sure I don't know what's going on.
Uh,
I don't know what be going on when I can't hear the other person. It don't do it all the time. Y'all can hear her, but I can't hear her.
it might be your
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hold up. Let me go to my other device and see what's going on. I'm gonna go out and go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Go ahead, Miss Lady T. Keep it talking. Just keep it talking for a minute.
Okay. Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Yeah, hi Miss Kitchen. Hey everybody in the chat. You know. Mm-mm. Six six about is back. Oh, right. StreamYard be tripping sometimes.
Say something, Lady T.
You hear me now?
I don't know why I can't hear her. It be StreamYard. It be StreamYard, y'all. I don't know what's be going on. It was working good yesterday. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm trying to take this down right here. I don't know what's going on with it. I be hating when that happens. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. This is the challenge we're on right now. We're on day 2. Miss Key. We're watching Miss Key playlist. I don't know what's be going on. Miss go to settings. What are you on? I'm on my computer. I'm on my computer. This is what I be running. Hello?
Oh, hi. How's everything been?
I can't hear nobody.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
I can't hear nobody. I don't know what's be going on. Hello?
Oh, hello.
I think that was Rudy right there. I can't connect your mic to StreamYard. Hold on. Oh. Hello?
Hello. Hello. Can you
I
hear
don't
me
know.
now?
I put it, I adjusted it, but I don't know why it ain't doing it. It do that
Oh, that's
sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. So, but hey everybody, drop and come back. That's what I had did. Oh, I ain't got an iPhone. I got an Android. But I'm working through I'm going through my computer. Because when I go through my phone, I can't hear people. I don't understand why it ain't working today. Another time it would be working. All right, thank you. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Make me what Rudy? Rudy told me to make him a moderator. He sent me Rudy sent me a message in my private chat. He want to be a moderator. He be over here all the time. So I'm gonna make you a moderator, Rudy. I'm gonna make you a moderator. He sent me a message a while ago, and he said he want to be a moderator. Okay, Rudy. Don't be good down there, Rudy. If I make you a moderator now, just he want to be a moderator, y'all. He my little time. He always tell me the time and everything. Buddha, please. I'm gonna give him a chance, Buddha. I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Y'all know that. We gonna give him a chance. Y'all make sure y'all connect because I don't know what's going on with the people coming up. But Buddha, we gonna give him a chance. But get back to my topic until I can figure out what happened, why I can't get nobody up. But what I was talking about was y'all could just put your comments on there in the thing. What I was saying, because I know Derek said he lost his wife and 6 bowls that she lost her mom. I mean, not lost her mom, but her mom did have cancer. My question is, what types of my question was, we does have long effects when we see our family members go through things. It affects us mentally. It really does affect us mentally. Because we have to see our loved ones and we have to see ourselves go through these different changes. And we either try to deal with it or we just either just continue to have anxiety behind it. Not Rudy. Rudy, I'm gonna tell you the rule, Rudy. You a mod. Y'all drop each other links. Okay? Okay, Rudy? But well, Miss Key, you know what we know what's going on with him. So I know it might get annoying in the chat, but I don't know what's going on with the thing. Oh, the day it don't want to do right. You don't want to do right today, dear. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't want to know. Okay, Rudy. Okay. Rudy. I know what you deal with, but oh, have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Frank, I thought you was a mod over here. Oh my God. Look, y'all. Let me get back to my topic. But anyway, y'all know I've been doing thyroid cancer awareness over here. If I know Rudy probably gonna be a distraction, y'all, but Mickey, I know how you will. You a big guy, but you can't get rid of because he a mod. Rudy, be good down there. Be good down there. Be good now. If you don't be good now, I might have to take your stick now. Just Rudy, let me tell you what to do, Rudy. Just listen to the commentary, and the people, the mods down there will drop your link and just tell everybody welcome. Tell everybody welcome to the chat. I'm trying to give him a chance, y'all, but if it get too bad, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hey, I know, Buddha. I know. Oh, Lordy. Okay. He being, I can't even get back to what I'm saying now. But anyway, y'all. Hey, Ruth, good to see you. I'm sorry I can't get nobody on the link. I'm sorry I can't get nobody up here on the panel. I don't know what's something going on with the Zoom. But anyway, I'm just gonna go and carry on with what I was talking about. Welcome everybody. We started over again. But y'all be good. Be good, Buddha. Please be good, Buddha. Be good, Buddha. But get back to my topic. I'm just gonna look at y'all. I'm just gonna look at the comments in the chat since I can't get nobody on the panel. I don't know what's going on. I had to figure it out after this live. But my question was, when you're dealing with a diagnosis and you know that you're gonna have a long-term care with it, how does it affect you? If you see somebody in your family with long-term care, I know it affects you mentally because I have experienced my mom. I'm gonna tell you about my mom. And I think y'all noticed a few months, well, like the beginning of the year, my mama got down. She can't walk. And I had to make, because I'm the one that everybody come to make the decision about my mom, even though I'm dealing with my own issues. But I was getting stressed because I seen my mom went from walking to down in the bed. And like I said, if you see your loved one hurting, you're gonna hurt also. Hey, Ned Taylor Good. That's right, Frank. You're gonna hurt also because that's how you are about your family. And but y'all know I've been cutting back and stuff. I was an emotional eater. I always turned to food. I always used to turn to food, but that don't solve our problems. And I had to learn to start just letting go and let God. And my question is today, how have y'all coped with Rudy? Rudy keeps sending me messages. Oh, okay, Rudy. I'll make you a mod another day. Just hang around in the chat, okay? Just hang around the chat. Just hang around because you ain't a mod now. And then Miss Key, I'm gonna tell you, Miss Key, she might just put you in timeout. Buddha might just put you in timeout. So just to let you know, just to be good in the chat, Rudy. I appreciate you for coming over here, but just be good. But Derek, you said so many words. I don't know what's wrong with my thing. I can't get nobody up here. But can you say in so many words, did what your wife experienced, I'm sure, did it affect you mentally? Did you have to take any kind of therapy? I had to take therapy. I had to go to a therapist after I found out my cancer diagnosis because I couldn't handle it. So I had to go like weekly and talk to a therapist. I'm not ashamed to tell no one. Yes, I have been to a therapist. Probably need to go back. But I went to a therapist like every other week when I first got my diagnosis. Even my family, we had to talk, and we got without my preacher. We got some, a lot of people, I'm just gonna tell you like this. A lot of people say you need to be strong about things. My mother been gone since 2014. I still know how it feels today. I'm sure you do, because I hear a lot of people say when they lose their moms and if they lose a child, that is one of the worst effect you can have. Now that's what I hear people say. Thank God I still have my mom and my dad, but it affect me because I see what my mom is going through. And people always, well, they don't do it now. They was trying to make me put my mom in a nursing home. But I prayed and I asked God to give me the answer. I asked him, I know this affected me and her both, but I just couldn't do it. But like I said, if it ever come to a time where I had to do it, I will, but we're easily to get affected mentally. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on with this link. We're easily, like Frank said, it's been a few years since 2014. I don't think it's something that you'll probably never get over. I mean, I was there when she passed away early. Oh wow. I'm sure I know that affect you. Those nursing homes are slaughterhouses, excuse my French. Yeah, I used to work in one, but I did laundry. But that's what I used to think about when people were like, you need to put your mom, because they try to make me like, even though I go through my own health issues, they like, how you gonna take care of your mom? Then you going through things you going through. I said, I give it to God. I give it to God. I ask him to make me stronger each and every day. I be with my mom every other day. Y'all probably notice a lot I don't be on because I be sitting with my mom and I'm going to the doctor and different places like that. I ask God to give me the strength. He said, it's a feeling you would never forget. Even though it's been 5 years, I went to a dark place. I started sleeping with a lot. Oh my God. Oh my God, Derek. I started sleeping with a lot of women trying to mask that pain. Oh my God, Derek. Wow. This is Testimony Tuesday. My thing just won't work. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna keep working on it. Wow, y'all put some woo. That'll say a lot, Derek. That'll say a lot. But I know I heard you say the other day that you was married again. Wow. Wow. I mean, people, but I guess you realize that wasn't the right thing to do right there. I don't know if you're still in the chat. You say you were sleeping with other women trying to, in other words, you was trying to get up, try to move on, but you still was grieving. Oh, okay. I had a lot of anger issue after that, but I'm good today. That's awesome. God is good. Wow. So Derek, I know you married now, but I know it probably took you a while to, like I said, you say you lost your first wife, and you was a single man after you lost your wife, but I guess whenever that came to that turn and you find someone else, because you did say you was married again, and that was good that you was able to cope and move on. Is that why you got all them children there? Because you say you got 14 children now. Explain to me. Well, you got babies on. But now I think you did tell me how you got the 14 kids. Darren, you wasn't trying to be a papa, was a Rolling Stone, were you? That's what I had said about my daddy, y'all. My daddy wife died the other year. Lord have mercy. My daddy said he was on the market, y'all. And my daddy, I tell you, he was 70, he's 77 now. 75. My dad was still out there just like he a young buck. You see what I'm saying? He was out there on the market, y'all. And I'm like, Daddy, hey, darling, good to see you. And I'm like, Daddy, what are you doing? Because I know he don't watch my YouTube, but he might. I always thought that he moved it a little bit too fast, but I cannot speak on nobody else how to tell them to grieve when they lose someone. Being in another person present just might help someone. You see what I'm saying? And I was telling my dad, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I talking about he on the market. But he did eventually find someone, and he's married. But he was out there for a minute, y'all. I told my dad he a Rolling Stone. But I don't think he fully grieved the way he should have. But he moved on quickly. And I don't know if that's the thing to do once you do lose a partner or something, because I don't know. I can't speak because I don't know. But I'm sure, only thing my dad told me, that he don't want to be alone. He said he don't want to be alone. He had been married all those years, and then his wife passed. And I said a little while after that, he started getting out there on the market, like he say. But I felt like he hadn't grieved enough. But I don't really know. So that's what we're talking about. For real. That's what we're talking today, the long-term effect you have when you see someone going through diagnosis. And it don't just only affect the ones that having illness, it'll affect your loved one, it'll affect your children, everybody. So it's mostly common to go through these things. And we have to learn how to cope with them. We either we say we give everything to God, but God knows. He knows our hearts. He knows the things we have to battle through daily. If you're a caregiver, I'm sure God knows the things you have to do to make sure your mom, or if you're taking care of your wife, or if you're taking care of your children, He knows what you have to go through to get to where you got to get to take care of them. And like I always say, He would never leave nor forsake you. So if anybody out there being a caregiver or taking care of children, sickly children, just keep holding on. Just, I know it'll affect you. It'll affect, because like I said, when my son got hurt, I thought my son was gonna never walk again. That's why I was talking about last week that we have to give it to God. He always held the final say so. Those doctors, like I was saying, doctors say one thing, but God say another. I know, because I know when they told me about my cancer, they told me what it was going to do to me and what all I was going to have to go through. But God see fit that I didn't have to go through all those difficult treatments. And because they say a lot of people have those treatments like radiation and the other one, it make them feel even sicker. So I didn't even have to go through all that, and I thank God for that. But it's somebody out there that are going through those different tests, and they have those long-term effects. I was looking for that article I was going to read. Seems like nothing is not working right for me today with this link and stuff. But yeah, I'm just reading y'all comments. Okay. Hey, African Dreaming, good to see you. Welcome. Y'all make sure y'all drop those links down there. If y'all are not connected with each other, you're a mod down there. So y'all make sure y'all drop each other link. I'm just talking about when you have those effects from, if you have, like for me, when I got diagnosed with cancer, the effect I got anxiety. Then I started having chronic pain, which I still does with today. Those are some of the effects I had from that diagnosis. It bothered me mentally and physically. But I'm here to tell you God is good because I'm still holding on. I have those days like yesterday. Some of the ladies in my chat were asking me, was I okay? I told them I'm having shoulder pain because this shoulder right here been giving me trouble since January. So next month, I'm going to make the decision to get this surgery done. So, but I'm going to let everybody know in the chat when exactly I does. I've been lingering with it since January. You see how it sit down further than my other shoulder because I have a torn rotator cuff. I can raise my arm up so far, but I can't do it like on my head. I done took therapy. I did everything. So now it just got to the point where I'm gonna have to get it fixed. And I know I'm gonna be getting anxiety from it because I really don't want to have a surgery, but I'm tired of being in pain. I'm gonna read what Derek had said. He said, my mother seen me out of control. I was done with ministry, but my mother told me preaching was my DNA and I wanted to please God. So I had to bring it out. I had to bring it in, but that pain was real. Wow, Derek. I mean, oh wow. You have a testimony. You have shared it over here several times. And I'm glad that I don't know. So Derek, when did you can't come on my panel because I can't get my link to do right. So what year? So how long it been? I know you married again. So how long did it really take you to really realize that you was on a spare, that you have to realize that, look, I got to change. I got to straighten myself out. I mean, sometimes God take us through these things to let us really see. He wants us to get closer to him, y'all. In other words, sometimes God will take us through all these sparrows and doing all these different things. Because I used to wonder, and I stopped wondering. I stopped questioning God about what he does for my life. Because I was a hard worker myself. I went to work every single day of my life. I was in pain, but I had no idea that it was going to affect me years later. But those were my signs was there, but I just ignored it. But when God sat me down, I wasn't ready, but it was his doing. You see if y'all can follow me, what I'm saying, you don't have to be ready to sit down. You don't have to be ready to make those changes in your life. If God see that you are out of control, if he's seeing you are out of control, he telling you right then, you either gonna change or you gonna just go on off the cliff. You're gonna just fall off. And sometimes he have to take us through these things in order for us to see reality. If y'all can follow me what I'm saying. Frank said the day hit me was when I called home. Oh my God. And realized she wasn't there. See, that's what I'm saying. You said this happened in 2014, but it's 2022. And I'm sure those memories are fresh in your mind. That's why I always say, don't take life for granted. Cherish your family, cherish those memories while you can. That's why y'all see me. That's why y'all see me. I'm all the time with my babies. I'm all the time with my family, and I'm sharing and showing y'all love because I consider y'all part of my family over here. And I'm gonna try to do all I can to try to help each and every one of y'all because you can't take life for granted. You can't take life for granted. African said it was 2019 for me. Frank Shorts and Sports TV. I ain't been the same. See, I can't speak on how you have lost a mother, a father, or a child. I have lost relatives, and it hurts. But they always have said losing someone that close to you, they said that's something, you'll never get over. All right, Dad Taylor, love you too, sweetie. You said my sister. I'm just catching up with some of the comments because something going on my link. I don't know if it's StreamYard, is it something going on? I can't drop my link. I can't hear the person with coming up, so maybe I can figure it out. Maybe do a test slide. I just didn't want to start over because I just said, well, I just read y'all comment. My sister had surgery on her shoulder last November. And she's still, for real, she still can't lift shoulder, but now they found, girl, don't tell me that. They found another tear, but not quite sure what she's going, in the same shoulder? Girl, you see how my shoulder's sitting down? It's not right. And my back is not right either, so. But I'm not going to let them cut on my back. I'm just getting around the best way I can walking. But what that problem in my back is down there in my L4G nerve. And I don't want no people to mess around and hit something they shouldn't. And I can't walk. I just do the best I can. So my doctor told me they're not going to do surgery on my back. We're just doing treatments and we're working on my shoulder and stuff like that. But wow. Yeah, y'all have seen me do the treatment. It's just like when I go way up, it hurt. Right in there. This is right in there. And I told my husband today, it's getting cold. The colder it get, the more I hurt. But thank God I'm right-handed. Y'all probably say, how she on YouTube doing all that typing? I'm right-handed. I'm thankful that it ain't bothering this arm. But I did have this shoulder done before. Let me see what I'm missing here. Okay. Derek said it took me about 3 years to get back together. I had to deal with it head on. I heard God say, I got her. And that I needed to open back up and love again. And God knew I need a wife to complete the missile. Amen, Derek. That is so true. But I'm glad. I guess you test the waters out there. You test the waters, and like I was telling my dad, I was telling my dad, even though his wife had died, I was telling him, look, are you moving too fast? See, I couldn't express what, because my dad said he didn't want to be alone. And the only thing me and my brothers and family just had to do is respect him. And he found him somebody else, but he's good now. I be messing with him now. So I'm glad you slowed down. Glad you ain't no Rolling Stone no more. My daddy got married at 76 years old. He really did. So I said, it's love out there for everybody, no matter what age you are. Let me read what Six Bowl said. Oh my goodness, my sweetie. What? You said my sister passed away last month. Oh my God. Look, y'all, put some roses, some prayer signs, some love hearts. I just want to see some love just cross my chat since I can't get nobody on my panel. And I hate that. I didn't want to start a new live, so I'm just going to go with what I got because I don't know what has happened. Can we just see some hearts, some butterflies, roses, hearts, anything, prayer signs? I just want to see that in my chat for just about 2 minutes. This is for everybody that has been through anything, trying to deal with, trying to cope. And that's what it is, trying to cope with losing someone, trying to cope with someone that had some type of diagnose. And you know what, y'all? We want to be the strongest person. Like if you got a family member that's going through so, you try to be the strongest one, but I'm just gonna speak on me. 9 times out of 10, I be the weakest one. Because even though I know you got to be strong for that other person, you have to be strong for the other person. Cause my mom, she don't say it now. She be like, I want to walk. I want to walk. And it might be a solution for my mama. She's 82. But me and my family made up in our mind that we're not going to let her go through all of that. We're not going to take her through all these surgeries. The doctor's saying that her knees are so messed up. She's 83, authorized and start up in them real bad. But I think I'm inheriting that from her because it started with your joints. And she be saying she want to walk. And sometimes it make me sad because even though I limp and hop, my mom can't do that. And, we have to have like a family meeting and we want to make sure we're making the right decision because people are still having knee surgeries and hip surgeries at that age. But we said we don't want my mom to go through it. We still praying about it, but I don't think we're going to let her go through with it. I'm trying to read what everybody's saying. Sorry for you, Six Bowls. Wow. She had esophageal cancer. Oh my God. Stage 4. They get, oh my God, girl, you about to make me cry up here. You know I ain't never a bag of water. They gave her 6 months to a year. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. If that's something concerning you, I gotta look that up. That's something concerning your throat too, right? It's something concerning that wow. That's why I tell everybody that I'm blessed. Because there's some people out there. I got my scar right there. And sometimes you can see how I talk and still affect my voice. Because I can remember after I had my surgery, it took me at least 2 weeks to get my voice right. I couldn't hardly talk. They told me not to try to talk. It took me at least a good week to even get my words out good because where I got cut was right there. That's what that thyroid is. And that's what I've been doing, awareness for people that can't have a voice to share. And I've been doing it. This is my 27th day. I've been sharing different things because I want to continue to advocate because even though you might not hear much about thyroid cancer, but it's out there, y'all. It is out there. It'll affect, if you've been watching my video, it'll affect you long term. You have different effects. You lose your hair, you gain your weight, you have those mood swings. It's different things, and then it'll mess up your voice box. If that cancer spread to your lymph nodes, it can mess up your voice. I'm just thankful that mine's, it was big. I did show y'all that picture. I'm just thankful that they got it in time. Because if I had waited a few months later or maybe a month or 2 weeks later, I don't know. But my faith is strong. It was strong. It took me a minute to get that faith the way it needed to be. But I look at that picture, and I think I shared it last week. When I look at that picture, I be like, wow, I'm glad I didn't ignore it. That's the picture there, y'all. That's what I had, that 4-centimeter tumor. I'm glad I did not ignore it. I'm telling you, I almost had a nervous breakdown. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I almost had a nervous breakdown. I really did. I was afraid. I was scared. I thought I wasn't going to be here. I thought I was going to die. Those are the long terms effect I had. And I went into having an anxiety disorder. I'm on medicine, but no cancer, 6-year free. But I still get paranoid, y'all. I still get paranoid. I feel myself feeling my neck. When I eat, I be scared. I be like, I just get paranoid. But I start praying and say, ain't nothing up there. Don't people take it. Ain't nothing there. I done got another biopsy. I keep my levels checked. But it was a scary thing for me, everybody. It was scary. And it affected me mentally. It really did. It affected me mentally. And that's something that I try to share with others. If you see anything growing on your neck, don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. It can be a lump, a tumor. Hey, V-White, good to see you. And sometimes they be cancerous and sometimes they don't. But it's good to get those things checked out. Just like I was telling everybody, when you get your neck checked, just like you do your breast and the other part there. What boo that? I better start talking about that. I don't know if y'all missed the show last week. We were, we were talking about the colonoscopy last week. Boy, Buddha didn't tickle me. Buddha said, no way. She's not going to let them folks do that to her because she feel like they be violating her. And Buddha didn't tickle me, y'all. But I'm just reading what everybody said. Okay, Derek said, yes, I was really hurt. This Iverson was my world, but I believe she had something to do with me being married to who I am now. Tina told God that's her. All right then, Derek. That's all right. Look, you had to go through those changes to get the one that was out there for you. So that's all right. I'm happy for you, Derek. I'm happy that, you went through what you had to go through. But where you need to be at this moment. So that's awesome. You're in your ministry. That didn't change. I'm glad you followed God. That's what I was saying the other week. We got to be obedient to God. If God, I'm not talking about nobody smoking or any of their habits or anything you do in your life that is your business. But if God tells you to put that cigarette down, if he said, those cigarettes ain't good for you, you better listen to him now. But that got to be something you have to work on as a person. Because my dad, he smokes and he been trying his best. He been vape, what they call it, vaporing. He been doing that because he been trying to stop because, he at the age where the doctors are telling him he need to have something done to his knees. But they told him he got to stop smoking in order to get this test done, get this operation done. And he been trying, y'all. He been trying. When I called, he told me, I said, what you doing, Dad? How many cigarettes you done smoke? He like, I ain't smoked that many. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, sometimes God will speak to us. He will speak to us whether we believe it or not. But we got to only be able to believe and trust in his will. When he said to do these things, I try to be obedient to him. If he say this, y'all don't realize God speak to us. How many of y'all know in my chat God speak to y'all? I want to know that right now. Hey, Big Tim, good to see you. How many of y'all in my chat know God speak to y'all? Just put a thumb in the chat. I just want to see how many people in here believe in him. How many of y'all know God speak to y'all? You don't have to see him in order for him to speak to you. He's in your life every single day. When you woke up this morning, like I said, when I do testimony Tuesday, your testimony is God woke you up this morning because somebody's in the hospital that couldn't wake up or in positions where they can't open their eyes, and some people are in jail where they can't being able to be with their loved ones and different things like that. So how many of y'all know that he's been good to you? Put a thumb in the chat. Oh, okay, Derek. Not Derek, but Tim, that is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, my dad, he have a problem with it. But he's getting better with it. He's getting better. And what I was talking about today is the long-term effects once you have a diagnosis. How does it affect you mentally today? Even though that happened to me 6 years ago. Anxiety, I have a disorder, so I have the effect. I have that effect from that. And the people that are going through these different things, What's what, Derek? I mean, Derek, you must be talking about me. I keep calling somebody you, Derek. I read your story, just overwhelmed me up here. But Tim said we cannot make it through this world without Lord in our lives. The world's gone crazy. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about today, Tim, because Tim, I had seen your video one day, and I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard. I tried to drop the link, but I couldn't hear no one. I couldn't hear nobody on the other side. But I know Tim does have testimony. He said he had a aneurysm. I forgot how many years it's been. He probably can put in the chat, but he's a strong man. He's here with us. And I was listening to one of his videos one day, and he was saying he had an aneurysm. And my thing, what I was talking about today, Tim, what kind of effects did your diagnosis cause you? Did I know, like I said, my diagnosis caused me to have anxiety, panic attacks, and I still have today. Hey, SL. Because when you're taking care of yourself and you have to, if you're a caregiver for your parents or children, you have those effects from them, because when you see other people, like I said, when I see my family hurt, it hurt along with them. I don't know how nobody else is, but if my children hurt, I hurt too. Oh, you do too? Girl. I started taking mine because they took that off. You seen that thing on my neck? They took mine off. And I'm on medicine the rest of my life. I tell you, if I don't take that balance, I'd be so off balance. It's messed with you mentally. I'm telling you. Because my children be like, Mom, you took your balance today? That's why Darlene is one of my Dream Team sisters, everybody. She be with the Dream Team family. I don't think she have a channel, but y'all can connect down there. I don't know what mods dropping links, but y'all can drop links. Hello, James.
I didn't understand that.
Hello, James. Welcome. He said the weirdest thing, I still love the smell of the cigarette, but definitely do not like the taste. Well, that's good, Tim. Proud of you. Proud of you, brother. Keep on doing what you're doing. Okay. This is Tim, everybody. He said, yes. I'm reading the comments because when I tried to drop the link, I couldn't hear the other person. And I'm going to have to do a test live after this. I just didn't want to start my live over. Tim said, yes, I used to have migraine 7 years straight. Then I got an angiogram, which was very painful. And that's where they found it. Wow, brainers. Wow, God is so good, Tim. You put some hearts in the chat for Tim. He's an amazing creator, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect with him. Wow. God is so good. I think some of my mods and left out. I want to make sure y'all get y'all links dropped. Let me see who in here. Okay. This is Tim right here. He said, yes, I used to have some beer panic attacks would cripple me. Oh my God. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but God helped me get through it and cope with it. Woo. Tim, I done had some bad ones. I had several, at least 2 or 3, 2 months ago when I was telling y'all about, hey, Jared, how you doing? When I was telling y'all about when my granddaughter, she was going through that bullying stage where people was making her feel like she's not want to be here. But my granddaughter, she's doing good. She's on the cheerleader squad. She's awesome right now. And I let what happened to her affected me mentally, and I went into panic attacks. And so that's when because I wasn't on any more medicines, but when I had those panic attack back to back, they told me, look, you need to take this medicine every day, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. That's why, Darlene, you don't see me arguing with people over there on that sector, because I know if I get too upset, it'll mess with my breathing, and that's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to get short of breath arguing with people. I'm not gonna take myself through that. That's why I started thinking about me. I started thinking about my mental health. I started thinking about what it took me to overcome some of the things that I had to overcome. But I know in order for me to overcome these things, I had to keep trusting God. But I'm still a work in progress on some of the things that's going on in my life right now today. But I know God listened to me. I know He's good, and I know things gonna get better. That's why I pray about my mom, that, you know, she's comfortable, she's okay in her situation, but I know sometimes she wish she could get up and walk. And my mom used to walk every single day, y'all. Because from where my mom stayed, she used to take her a stroll every day. I don't want to get emotional. Y'all know how I am. My mom used to take a stroll every day to the post office. They were like, when I used to be going to work, when I used to get to work, people be saying, Amy, you know my name, Amy, right? They said, Amy, I saw your mama in the morning. She was walking. I said, my mama, like they said, my mama go to bed with it. What they say, they go to bed with the chicken and they get up with it. You know, they say so, right? My mom go to bed early, but she used to get up so early in the morning and take her morning walk. And she used to go to the post office. And then when she got where she can't walk, and it still it touches me because she can't, but she have to accept the things the way they are. And that's why I say we have to accept things that we can't control, but we can work on those long-term effects. We can try meditating, try praying, try reading, do things to keep our mind from being so stressed out. I'm finna read some of this right here. Okay, no channel I'm subscribed to Jada because I enjoy his. I tell you, honey, it been too. And he got it going on over there, but don't understand his strategies, but I do, and they can't do that with him. He have to tell them every day. They all tired out. I just be like, Lord have mercy. He said, yes, panic attack is no joke. Okay, I read that right there. Okay. Oh, so you said panic attack, no joke, but it crippled me for a month until God helped me do through it and keep it at bay. I only have minor panic attacks. And now, yeah, I understand those panic attacks and anxiety. It messes with your breathing. That's why my doctor be telling me practice breathing. That's why you don't see me. I try not to get out of character, but 9 times out of 10, I get agitated. I just get like, okay, you know, I try to just, because I'm one of the types just want everything to be okay. But I know there's some devils out there where you have to just get out of character. You have to let people know you ain't gonna let nobody run over them. That's why I don't never tell another YouTube creator how to run their channel. I don't never tell another YouTube creator how to defend themselves. When it comes down to your family, your children, and anything concerning your well-being, do what you got to do to defend yourself. That one thing I won't say. I won't tell Tim what to do on his channel, SL Effect, Derek, nobody that's in my chat what they should do, because I don't walk in your shoes. Only thing I can do is collab and it can relate to some of the things. That's why I do wellness over here, because I know wellness consists of our mind, body, and soul. And that's what I talk about over here. I'm not talking about myself or something going on in the world. I try to share things about my family, and I try to collab with people in my chat because I think y'all saw some people that I follow. And but I wouldn't do that. I would never tell. And one thing I won't either. I would never let another YouTube creator come over here and disrespect anyone in my chat. That's a no right there. I don't do that. I mean, you got problems. You got a platform. I don't want on demonic spirits over here. I can't deal with it. I get agitated too quick. Y'all see me like I be up here getting. I be like, ooh, it's time to go down. But that's what I was talking about today. But I'm sorry, my link. I had wanted some people to come up here. I don't know if it's StreamYard or what, but I couldn't hear the other person. So once I get off this live, I'm gonna test and see what could be going wrong. I hear everything side, but they said I couldn't hear the person on the panel. I couldn't hear them. So it might be my connection or what. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna work on it after I go off this live. But yeah, that's what I was talking about today, everybody, because I've been doing awareness for 27 days for thyroid cancer, because September is thyroid cancer awareness month. If you've been following me, you know that your thyroid is at the bottom of your throat. It's shaped like a butterfly. And I'm here to tell you that God is good, because I am a witness. I've experienced those things. I'm on medication, like Darlene said. She's on vacation. She's on medication for the rest of her life, because it's a big change. It's a big change when you ain't been on medicine all your life, and then all of a sudden you start getting on medicine because of things you have to deal with. That's why I was saying those long-term effects. Those long-term effects does affect us mentally and physically. Okay, Tim. I was just reading, making sure I look at everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect. You want to check out my website. I have different things in my shop, from health and wellness. I have awareness shirt. Y'all make sure y'all drop the link. Jay Jordan had came in. I want to make sure someone was dropping their links. Let me see. Well, I'm just going to tell everybody that you're not alone. If someone going through something right now today, just always know that, you're not the only people that going through things. Everybody go through something. Everyone go through something. We just have to learn how to be able to cope with those things. I'm just going to read this right quick. I had found this article, but some kind of way my stuff is not downloading. StreamYard want to act up today for some reason. I know I paid my bill. But this right here said, coping with a life-threatening illness, serious event. A diagnosis of cancer or heart disease or other serious illness can be devastating. But there are ways to cope with emotional distress and preserve your quality of life. Yeah, you still can, even though we get those diagnoses, but there are still ways where we still can, if we can still have a normal life, but you got to know what steps to take, what you have to do to have that normal life. Because once I had got diagnosed with the cancer, I went through all that, went through the steps I had to do, and they ended up putting me on the medication. Then I got diagnosed with anxiety and chronic arthritis, inflammatory arthritis, and it'll affect my joints and back. I get very depressed about that, because I some of the things that I used to do, I don't do now because of those issues. But I have to think to myself, somebody still can't do what I'm doing. Somebody still can't do what I'm doing. So I have to give him all the glory for that, and just keep praying and keep trusting him. And that's what I do. So if you're going through any kind of long-term effect from illness or trying to help be a caregiver for anyone, you're going to have those moments. Because I see my mom, if she cry, I'll cry too. When she laugh, we laugh. We have those moments as caregivers. You want to make sure that you do the right thing for loved ones. You want to make sure this is what the best for them. Because if not, you're going to stress and stress till you just like, look, what should I do? And I turn to God. I read my Bible. I turn to God. I be saying, Lord, just give me that strength. And I think that's how I've been doing the way I am now today, because yesterday morning, this shoulder was giving me some trouble. I had to have it. At night, I have my pillow up on it, because they tell me to keep it elevated. But since it's starting to get cool, I can tell the difference in the pain level starting to start back up. But y'all don't forget to hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. And today I just want to come on and share that. I'm gonna get off for and see what's going on. I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't hear the person on the next. Either be my connections or StreamYard. I don't know which one it is, but I really have enjoyed everybody. And if you're in the challenge, the playlist challenge, make sure you're watching the videos. Make sure you're leaving those comments on the videos for everybody to see that you have been coming to their channel. We are on day 2. I think it's going well. I have seen some progress in my numbers, and I hope that everyone is seeing some progress in their numbers. We're going to continue to keep going with this challenge. On Sunday, I always start a week. We always come back and talk about the things that we're going to have for the upcoming week. We got another week on it, and we're going to see how things be out the second week. We'll go moving forward to the third week. But I have enjoyed everybody. I'm sorry that I couldn't get, I like having people on the panel. We probably still up here talking now. But I want to get off and see what's going on. So I'm going to do a test live after this live just to see if somebody can come up. It's something going on. It's something going on with my connections or StreamYard. I just got to figure out what it is. But the show turned out to be pretty good. I'm thankful for the people that did come over. So I will continue to keep doing awareness up until on thyroid up until the 1st of October. Then I'll start sharing some content on breast cancer awareness. I have had several people in my family too I lost from breast cancer, so I will honor them with some merch, just like all my other merch. I have these shirts here and other merch available, so if you want to check that out, that'd be great. Good to see you, El. That's Effect. I see you doing good over there. You getting those milestones over there. Keep doing what you're doing. I saw you was doing your little celebration the other day. That's awesome. Keep on pushing, my brother. You'll get there. If that's what you choose to do, you'll get the number you need to be. I does appreciate you for coming over and everything. Yeah, so that's what I'll be basically doing. I'm just going to talk about my channel for a minute. Y'all know I did make it to the 1K. I'm thankful and grateful because I know I wouldn't have been able to do it without you all. But I'm trying to, if I want to get monetized, I got to get the rest of my watch hours. They're moving. They're going down some. I think since we started the challenge, the watch hour challenge, I think that helps a lot. This morning, I think I'm at 6 something. I need 600. Hey, wellness, how you doing? I need 690 more watch hours. Hopefully I get them soon. Well, till then, I will just do what I have to do. I will keep on pushing. Good to see everybody. Thank you, Darlene, for sharing that with me. Hey, Cooking with Ned. My show today was about the long terms and how does your diagnose or what you was going through affect you, and how does taking care of someone, when you take care of someone, those affect you also because you seeing your loved ones going through things and you want to make sure you help them much as you can if you're able. Hey, Jella, good to see you. And that's what I was talking about today. And I just shared some things on the stream from different people sharing ways and things that affected them long term after they had family members to pass from cancer or any kind of illness, because it's not easy seeing a loved one on their deathbed. Love you too, Joe. It's not easy. And then you want to be the one to be the strong one for them. But deep down, it affects you mentally. Now, when I had my diagnosis of cancer and going through the things I went through, it affected my family because they saw this hair in my face. It affected my family because they saw what I went through. They saw the things that what was going to be expected. And they stood there with me. You know, I had to talk, like I was telling them earlier, I had to talk to therapists because I was feeling a certain way. I thought I was going to die. And I had to assure myself that I'm here. I'm still here. That's why I said, thank God for right now, today. We can't worry about yesterday. We can't worry about last month. Can't worry about the year before. We got to focus on today. We have to focus on what's going on today, because tomorrow is not promised to no one. And we know that firsthand. Tomorrow is not promised. Thank you, Jabba. Tomorrow is not promised to no one. That's why they always say, do not put off what you can do today for tomorrow. Work according to what you can do today. Okay, Darlene. Sorry to hear about that. So true. I was sitting in the hospital room with my mom from sarcoma cancer in October 2007. And see, like I said, a lot of people say when you lose your mom or child, I did have a miscarriage, but it was like 8 weeks. Yes, mentally, it affected me. But you have those effects because you love your family members so much. And like I was talking about my son, when they came in the room and told us that your son would never be having a normal life. My son had that bad injury, back football injury. They came in and told us, and that's, like I said, that was the first time. I mean, I'm still here if anybody still want to hang out, because I just couldn't get nobody on the panel today because of the link. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't hear nobody, but I'm going to stay on probably about a few more minutes, at least another 40 minutes to get 2 hours at the most. What I was saying was we have those long-term effects, whether we believe it or not. Because when they came in, they gave my son all those tests. They gave my son, they had to pop my son knee back in place because he had messed up his MCL. What other thing? All the stuff in his knee was messed up. I mean, all the FCLs, MCL, all that was messed up in his knee. So they had to go in, and I'm glad I didn't see that. And my son's my mom. I'm glad too, because you probably would have been in the hospital right along with me. Because they was telling me how my son's knee was on the up, like, you know how your knee on one side of your body? You know how your knee is in the front, right? They said my son's kneecap had to slip over to the other side. And I'm glad they had called me. I was at work. Then when I was working, I was at work, and they called me and said, your son has been in a major, and you know, this month here would make 9 years for my son. So God is so good. They called me and they said, oh, your son been in a bad injury at school. Your son has been in a bad injury at school. Oh, you said next month? You said next month on the 8th, we had her funeral on the 17th. Oh my God. I'm going to put some roses in here for you, darling. I'm going to make you a mod too. You one of my dream team sisters. Only thing you got to do is just tell them to hit the like button, share, subscribe. And if you want to support, you know how mods work. I thought you was one. But these flowers are for you. Even though it's been 2007, but I'm sure that it's still fresh on your mind. But yeah, get back to my son. My son to my mom, I'm so glad you went in that road. I don't think I probably would have passed out if I had seen his kneecap on one side of his leg, and they had to pop it back over. Woo! I'm glad I wasn't in there to see that. So when they did that, and we thinking mine gonna be okay after they did that surgery, after they popped that back in. After they popped my son kneecap back on to the right in the position where it's supposed to be, you know, we thinking that he gonna be okay. You know, the doctor said, but then they had to do another test. But my son nerve got messed up in his knee, the nerve in his knee, messed up the nerve in his feet. And his feet was like this. See how my hand is? His feet couldn't go back up. And I know I done got strong, y'all. I used to couldn't just talk about this with my son. I used to cry. I have came a long way. My anxiety have calmed down a whole lot. Because I used to couldn't talk about this. I used to couldn't talk about my cancer diagnosis. That's why I know God is with me. That's why I know he's made me stronger. And my son feet just hung. It just hung like this. He couldn't even do this. He couldn't do that. And they call this right here called foot drop. I'm gonna do a show. Y'all know I do a lot of wellness over here. It called foot drop. And then when I can never forget the day that man told me, your son ain't gonna never walk without a brace. And that just, I cried. My family was crying. My son, and since that what happened, that was his first time crying. He said, Mama Reed, I cried because I saw you cry. Because my son was so strong, y'all. He didn't want to see us going through nothing. But he was the one there in pain. He was the one 17-year-old boy knowing he ain't going to be able to play basketball or football, any of these things. Because the doctor said he would never be able to get out there and play sports again. He would never be able to walk straight. You know, they said all those things. The doctor said all those things. But we found a surgeon. It was a surgeon did a awesome. My son had to go through like 4 surgery, y'all. He had to go through surgery. 4 surgery. And this year make 9 years. This is my son's testimony. I think I've shared it several times. He had to go through 3 or 4 surgeries. And they got it. You know, I was telling you his foot was like that. But they got it now. Where his foot can be up. And it stay in the up position. Because once that, I'm going to tell y'all one thing about nerves. If you have a nerve messed up in a part, like they was telling me I got a pinched nerve in my back. That's why I'm not going to let them mess with it. Because it can probably can make me paralyzed. You know, but I'm not going to let them go through in my back. I just deal with it. I just hop, or lean or walk with my cane or whatever. Because I don't want to see myself going through that. Yeah, they fixed it where my son foot just stay like this. And we learned to deal with it like that. Because when it was like this, he couldn't walk right. So now, after the doctor did the surgery, they got it where he can just, he can do this now. He can do this. And he don't have a brace. And it's been 9 years. That's why I said God is so good. And he go out there and play ball, but not like he used to. Because I'd be like, Junior, I'd be like, well, you know you don't need to be out there now. So I'm, Mom, I'm okay. But he's living a normal life. They wanted my son to be considered disabled. But one thing about my son, he was stronger than all of us. It affected us, but he was the one telling us to keep the faith. My son was telling us to stay positive. He was telling us, keep the faith, Mama. I'm about to have who child. I thought they were gonna put me in a room with him one day because my faith and it affected me mentally. It had affected me mentally. But I learned to get stronger as time was getting better. My son, had the surgery. He started taking therapy. And he said he came back years later and told me it affected him mentally, but he just didn't want to tell me because he already knew I was a basket case. But he learning to cope with it. And right now today, 9 years later, my son, he jumping, he running, he's a rap singer, he's working. And I said, God is so good. I give him all the glory for that. I do. I'm speaking for my son. This is his testimony. Because they thought my son will never have a normal life. That's why I said, you can't go by what man say all the time. It's good to know they got that knowledge. Hey, Georgia, welcome. It's good to know that those doctors have the knowledge to tell us, but sometimes they only can go by what they know and what they can do, but they don't be right all the time. They don't be right. That's why it's good to get second opinions. Good to see you, Judge George. I dropped y'all link. I read some of my buds. They doing some things today also. But yeah, that's what my show was about today. Just being able to cope with those long-term effects from diagnosis and things like that. Some people like you shouldn't worry, but we're human. We're human. But they always say try to pray more and worry less, but we're human. Anything happening to you or anybody in your family, you gonna have that effect because you got to be prepared to be able to take care of them in that way. You know? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all connect down there. We got Miss Key down here. I have enjoyed everyone. I just hate I couldn't get no one on my panel. Maybe I'm going to do a test live right out here, then I can figure out what's going on. And I want to thank everybody for did comment in it, that did comment in the live about things that they was coping with and how they're handling things. But can't nobody judge another person, because if you have not walked in their shoes, you can't judge them. And I just learned today that Darlene said she take this. Darlene, what you take, the Levro? My medicine start with an L, the Levro, Dr. I take those. I take 150. That's my I take those daily. And they told me I'm gonna have to take them every day of my life. I just went and picked up some yesterday. It got me on 90-day supply. Love you too, Jubba. And like I was saying last week, before all this happened to me, I was never on any medicine. I ain't never had to take medicine. The only thing I was taking was birth control. Okay, those what you on? Now I'm on blood pressure pill. I take those thyroid pills, and I take shots and do different treatments for joint pain. I was never on any medicine. I was like, no, things change. So I just keep trusting him. Okay, Joe, this is what Jubba saying. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Jubba. He's another awesome creator. I have some awesome creators in here. If y'all want to connect with them, you say, okay, once you have faith in God and trust and believe in him and pray and ask him to guide and protect you, he would, amen. Absolutely. What you take? You take thyroid medicine too? What kind of medicine you taking? What kind of medicine today? I didn't heard of that medicine before. What you take that for? I think I done heard of it. I need to look it up. I think I have. I done seen that name somewhere. Yep, I wasn't on anything. But things like that. Oh, you hypothyroid. Okay. Yeah, I know how to see. After I've been doing my research. Okay. You hyper. Okay. I was hypo. And that growed on my I don't know if you can see. Did you have to have surgery? I don't know if y'all can see. That's what mine was. Right there. It was on my left side. You see where that arrow at? That was a tumor right there. Oh, okay. I had a tumor and it was a mask on it. And that's why I've been doing awareness, just to share different things about these things. Because this is reality, everybody. People are dealing with hypothyroidism, and then they're dealing with grave disease and having gutters and lumps and tumors. This is reality. That's why I have been sharing all month. I'm on day 27. Tomorrow I'll be doing some more awareness on different things on thyroids. But yeah, I felt that. I mean, I knew when I saw that swelling, I knew And it was years before I got it diagnosed with exactly what it was. Because I saw it, but it hadn't got that big. But when it started getting that big, it started affecting me, swallowing. Food would get caught up. And I had started just having some effects. My body just was going through some changes. I know you men don't want to hear this, but it messed with your cycle. It messed with your weight, have your hair coming out, just being tired. Your metabolism be slowing down. You just be tired a lot. And when I went to the oh, okay. So how long you been on that SL? It don't bother you? I mean, so you don't have no kind of growth or anything, right? You don't have, I mean, it's not growing. You don't have nothing like a lump or anything. Hey, Justin, good to see you. It was in 2008. Wow. So you don't have anything like a growth on you in it, do you? Because mine was okay up until 2016. Because it might have been in 2005 when I started feeling a certain way. 2008, something like that. No, it was in 2005. And I was going to the doctor. I think I went over a year. And they kept on watching it. It never did grow. But then all of a sudden, 2016, 2000, like coming up to 2014, 16, my body started going through all these different changes. And, I was saying like, I'm getting older, so maybe that got something to do with it because I was pregnant at 44, but I ended up having a miscarriage. And they gave me tests and kept on telling me there's something going on with my genes. It was something going on with me, and I just didn't know. But I started having more pain, and I went and got myself checked out. That's why I said, go get your Pap smear, go get your daily checkup, find out what's going on with you. Don't wait until something happened and then go, no growth. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. So after mine was, like I said, I went a couple of years before it started growing. It didn't bother me, but like in 2000, coming up to 2014, 2016, especially in 2016, like my food just started getting stuck right there. Hey, Purpose K, good to see you. Like my food just want to get stuck right there. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to strangle. And after I went through all that, I went to my doctor and she told me they had to go send me to go get a biopsy. And when I went and got that biopsy, that's when they told me, they had to do further testing. And then when they did it, that's when they told me they saw cancer on there. And it affected me mentally. For real? Wow. Yes, it will. It'll get, how your finger, you see where my finger at? That was my scar right there. It'll get stuck. And then I was trying to chew some gum one day. And I don't know what happened. I almost strangled to death. And I told my husband, I said, something. After I went and got those tests done, they sent me to a surgeon, when I would get prepared. I just celebrated my anniversary last week, and it was 6 years. And the surgeon was telling me after he measured me, when you go get your checkup, those surgeons be checking your neck. They be measuring to see what, they do all this right here, all in your ears, everywhere. You know how they do. And then he kept a feeling right in there. He told me, they got to come out. They said it got to come out because that thing was 4 centimeters. You saw in that picture, it was about 4 centimeters. And I didn't really want, because my dad and everybody telling me, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were like, don't people cut on you. They were like, don't let them cut on you. You know, my dad and my mom, you know how they are. You know, back then they think everything can help you through home remedies. But something can't, some of these home remedies can't help that. So I had to pray about it. And after they told me they had to get it out, they got it out. And they said it was cancerous. And they had to move my whole gland. If not, they thought it was going to spread. But what I'm trying to tell you, get those checkups. Get those checkups, because some of those checkups save your life unless you check yourself. And I still get paranoid. I be so paranoid. Because one time, because I have shoulder pain, right? My daughter's an RN, and I'm like, good, do you feel alone? Right? My daughter's like, Mom, go to sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. But yes, get yourself checked. So next month, I'll be doing some stuff on breast cancer awareness. Over here, what I share is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to say I am. I'm not a therapist. I'm not none of those things. But I am someone that share real life testimonies, real life things that go on out here in the world. Because we need to invest. When we invest in these, I need another phone. But when we be investing in these expensive phones and computers and things, social things, invest in your health. What I mean by invest in your health, most of us have insurance, some of us don't. But if you have the opportunity to go get yourself checked, get yourself checked. I'm glad I went on when I did. And I'm sure like SL, Darlene, and whoever, all the ones that was in my chat earlier, I'm sure things like this you can't wait on. You can't put things off for tomorrow what need to be done today. So I'll be sharing a couple more days of thyroid cancer awareness, because this is September, and then next month I'm gonna be sharing things about mammogram and things. Men have breast cancer too. So I'm gonna be sharing like this month, just sharing different things. I'm gonna try to have some guests over. I make sure my things working good. I'm gonna try to have some guests over to share their testimony about what they experience having breast cancer. That'll be next month. Hopefully, I'm gonna figure out why I couldn't drop my link. I just didn't want to start a new live. I could have went back out. I did go back out, but I still couldn't hear the people on the panel. So I said, I ain't got time to do all that. So I just let it ran on it. I had running. So hopefully tomorrow or another day I have that. Hey, boss man, good to see you. Hey, Six Balls. But I'm almost at another hour. But I just want to share that with everybody. We're human, and we're going to have things that we got to learn to cope with. And it's good to see that you're doing well, SL Effects. I'm learning. There's a lot of people out here dealing with thyroid issues. A lot of people taking some of the same kind of medicine I'm taking, or either something similar. And I'm not going to tell nobody not to take that, because you have to have something to regulate that gland. Our hormone is a gland. And you got to have a gland. You got to have that in your body. Since I don't have one, my medicine does regulate it. And if I don't take my medicine, I be feeling so tired. I be like, be laying all down. And they say you can easily slip into comas like that, especially when you don't have nothing functioning out. If you don't have that organ, your own organ or your own thing, that medicine is what helps keep us going. That helps speed up our metabolism, helps slow it down. Because I had just went and got my blood work last week. So when she called me, she said my level, it was high. So I had to change some things. So that's why you over here seeing me trying to eat right. It get hard sometimes, y'all. So when you have stuff like that, you have to keep yourself like on a kind of a schedule, stuff like that. Eat the things that you know gonna help you, because we don't realize a lot of stuff we eat be hurting us. I mean, we human now. We human, so ain't nobody perfect. And we had those days we be wanting to eat things, because I eat stuff and then later on, ooh, I pay for it. But we human. But the thing I'm trying to tell you, don't put off things for tomorrow. See about yourself. Invest in your health. I know it's costly. It's costly, especially those co-pays. Because when I had that thing done to my back, I had my back still hurt. I had a low bar nerve block done to my back. I had to pay them for $300 just for the copay. Some of these doctors' office work with you, some of these hospital work with you, and some of them don't. I told her lady, look, I'm not working. And so she put me on, she let me tell me I had to pay a certain percent. And so she let me pay, I think, $180, and they put it on me on a payment plan. I told her I'm disabled, and government can only give you so much. I'm just gonna tell you, they only give you so much. And I don't have the full term. Ooh, I had to put pillows behind me. I don't have that full term Medicaid because of my age. So they won't give me the full Medicaid. So I have to be thankful for what they gave me. And I had to pay them copay. So I'm just telling you, sometimes you have to put things on the side and just go on and get yourself seed out. It costly, but we have to look out for our interests, our bodies and stuff. That's right. You only have one body. It's 6 bowls. How you doing, sweetie? I know you said about your sister today. I'm sorry to hear about your sister. And I know it's still fresh on your mind. That just was only last month. These roses up for you, sweetie. I'm sorry to hear you lost your sister to cancer and everything. I was sorry to hear that. And I'm sure you have had those long-term effects, because you said your mom had thyroid cancer and everything. And I'm sure that you probably had to see your mom go through stuff. Then you had lost your sister. I mean, I know you probably dealing with it, but I know it has probably been a toll on you mentally. Because I know what I've been through. I know it affected my family, because I know it affected my husband financially. It affected us financially too, because I wasn't working. My husband was the only one working. I was out of work, and he did what he could. And I thank him for hanging in here with me until I was able to get some income. That's why I said these things affect us mentally, spiritually, and financially. You could be up one day and you could be down one day. That's why I said I don't judge no one, because I know how I feel not to have. I know how I feel to be down to your last dollar. I know how I feel wondering is you gonna find a job, wondering is you gonna be able to feed your family and stuff like that. I've been there. I've been there. Starting off young as a young girl, got married young, and we did good, but we had those moments. We had lost jobs, and everybody in my chat can relate to what I'm saying, because this is reality. This is reality, everybody. People are going through this. Somebody out there homeless. People homeless. They wishing they can get a good meal at night. That's why I tell my grandkids, y'all are so blessed. You're blessed. You are truly blessed. We all are. I think about the homeless, somebody sitting out there on that corner begging for a piece of meat, or just out there just begging for something. Think about it. Don't take life for granted. Don't take life for granted. Thank you, SL, and you hang in there now. I hope the medicine and everything is working for you. This is LL right here. I'm gonna put your link. He shared that he's on. He got hyperthyroidism, and he's on medication. Because I'm fixing to get ready to go in a few more minutes. He's on med. I'm gonna get ready to close it out. He's on medication, and I can relate to what he's talking about because I done been through it. He said he just didn't have a growth. He didn't have a tumor, but he medicine the rest of their life, his life. So by the end of my live, I'm gonna probably test another live to see what was going on with this link. But I have enjoyed everybody that came over. I enjoyed reading y'all comments. And I want to tell you, I'm gonna leave you with these words. Keep trusting God. Keep just in things. I'm not gonna tell nobody not to worry. I'm not gonna tell nobody because I can't tell nobody that because I worry. But it's certain things that we have to just let go. Some things just out of our control. Some things are just out of our control, but we got to take care of ourselves because if we don't, we don't want to have our families worrying about us because it's going to affect them too. That's why I'm good. My daughter's RN. She always like, Mom, I know you took your medicine today, right? Because they know I have to take that medicine. Because not I'd be so, my mind will be all down. I'm telling you, y'all don't, if you don't know, if I did all the stuff I have read to y'all and told y'all all man, your thyroid mess with your brain. I'm telling you, it'll have you thinking crazy. You'll be all off balance. You be forgetting stuff. I said, I know I just had that. If I do like, Mom, yeah, we have to let go and let God. We do. We have to let go and let God. I hope everybody, if you had made some type of connection today, because that's what we do here. It was good seeing everyone come over today. What everybody got going on today? Anybody got in their live or anything coming up after me? We can go right on over to your chat. But just don't put things off that you can do today for tomorrow. Get those check up. Because we only have one life. We only have one life. And that's what drives me every single day because of what I have already witnessed. And that's why I like to bring things to my channel because I know someone is out there that can't speak or can't talk what I'm saying today. That's why I say I do awareness. Yeah. Until be like, until my Tula told me, see, Bo. They tell me, I don't know what them folk did to you, Mama. They still say it sometimes to Mama. They take it. They like, Mama, you be, well, them folk touch your thyroid. It's just like they did something to you. Don't tell me telling me. I'm like, y'all, leave me alone. But because your family can see those things. Your family can see those things. Yeah, my mom be telling me stuff. Go. I don't know what my daughter is. My daughter would have come in this chat. She have a habit of, that's why y'all probably see me sometimes. I be saying stuff over and over again. But my daughter be like, Mom, you just said that yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot. Let me say so like, I forgot you. Did it again. But yeah, my daughter, she good at they good at telling me something, but they swear. But I did say this, Bo. I told I had my husband, I said, what the folk did to me? I said, they take my body with them. Because as soon as I got through that, everything just started hurting me. I just like, God, oh my God, what is this? Because after I had the thyroid cancer and all that stuff they moved it. And I started getting medicine and started getting better. And I'm like, well, I probably going to end up going back to work. I couldn't. I couldn't even get out of bed, y'all. Y'all see, I got my arm up here now. It started with my shoulder. Everything started with my left side of my body. And it's still not right. Yeah. But Tula be laughing at me talking about. They be like, you took a meal. Look, especially when we go out of town somewhere. I go with my Tula everywhere. They be like, Bob, I want you to talk your bell. You got to be doing a lot of walking. You got to be doing this and that. They be calling me slow and everything. Tell me, come on, Bob. You so slow. Come on, Bob. I'm walking fast I can. They going to the Perry Fair. They said, Mama, I know you ain't gonna want to go. I said, yes, I'm here. Somebody, well, you better get your scooter then. I said, I'm gonna get me one. I had a little thing. Hey, Simple Sir, good to see you. I'm just over here just rambling about different things, about to get ready to close. I was just talking about things that affect us in the long run once we find out we have got diagnosed with either kind of cancer or heart disease, anything that affect you mentally. Then if you have to take care of someone in your home or family member, those kind of things, they'll affect you because you hate seeing your parents or your child or anybody that you know, you hate seeing them going through these things. So it does affect you mentally. It does. So I just was sharing some things and I couldn't get that link to do right. So I just was reading different people comments in the chat. And it affects you because you know, like I said before, I'm that way about my children. If you see your children hurt, you gonna hurt too. So I know we mothers in the chat, and y'all can agree with me. You know, even though I got grown children, but you don't want to see nothing happen to them. You don't want to. I don't want to see nothing. And my child, I know my daughter, she's 34. She's gonna be 34 in February. And I know her, and I know my son. I know their personalities. I know when something is wrong. And you know, I can keep saying what's wrong, tell me, but my children don't like to have me upset. Some things they don't like to tell me because they know they think I might have a panic attack or something like that. But I be telling them I'm good, I can handle it. But if things going on with them, I be want to know because if they hurt, I'm gonna hurt. Oh, okay. You said when my mom had dementia, it was hard watching it. Yes, I'm going through that with my mom now, Sarah. Then my brothers, they be like, but she's like early stages of it. She know us, but sometimes she might say things that happened years ago. I know one time I was out of time. That was the first time we actually found out my mom was going through this. And I wasn't there. My brother gonna call me talking about, we need to call the Amazon mom. She him talking about she out there on the porch and she in her bed. And I tried to tell, I told my brother, the Amazon ain't gonna do that but tell you she going through dementia. So I had to tell my brother, and that's why I had to read and educate myself more about that. It's what going on in the brain. Like my mama doctor just told us, hey, Miss Hot Pink, we can get them that if you going through dementia, that's just something that they're gonna have to go through, but long as they're not hurting themselves. My mom, she can't get out of bed. There have been people with Alzheimer's dementia, and I think I did a show on that. They wanders off from home. They do things to hurt themselves, things like. So you really have to keep an eye on people that does go through dementia. Like my mom, she just be talking about stuff happened like when she was coming up. Sometimes I just sit there and listen to her. Then she'll come out talking about things that's going on today. But that's just dementia. It's just do that. And you know, you hate to see your parents or anybody go through that. You say it take the family to come and relieve each other. The last day she didn't know us as grown up. She remember, okay. Yeah, one time my mama, now that kind of my mama did me like that one time, Sarah. She be getting me and my daughter mixed up. Like my daughter come now, she be like, your mama ain't been here today. I said, Mom, didn't mean. They're like, they kind of got to me. I'm like, Mom, didn't mean. And then she's about, oh shit, Gal, you know how my mind is. Cause that's my mom be talking, right? She's like, oh shit, Gal, you know how my mind is. But the thing I'm trying to tell you, when you go through dementia, it's those stages. But she's like, the doctor told us, because they got a CAT scan on her and everything, and they did a CAT scan on her head, and they said she's like in the early stages. So right now, you know, she's talking okay, but she had those moments. You said, yeah, okay, Frank. Yeah, I remember you told me about that. You told me, and I know it's probably one easy seeing loved ones go through things, but it affects us mentally. But we try to be strong for them. We try to be strong for them. You know, I be trying my mama see me cry when I know I be like, when I look at her, I either turn out my head or I go in the other room, you know. But I have my moments sometimes. I have those moments, but I don't want to worry her because, you know, I know she going through things. Then she know that because she be like, yeah, I thought you went to the doctor today. You said your back with her. You know, she know that with the things that I've been going through. I said, no, Mom, I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay here with you. But she know things, what I'm going through. And a lot of people say they salute me for doing the things, even though I have my own issues. You know what I'm saying? I try to stick with doing the right thing for my mom, but if it get too overwhelming for me and my brothers, you know, we know what we have to do. But right now she's doing good. She eating good. She laughing, joking, and she just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll wander away. They will wander away. They will wander away, you know, and it's sad, but it's just because of what they did. You say, yeah, she remembered me more than other people because I would. Oh, okay, that's good. That's why I try to do like, I try to give my mom some of the things she like. Try to do, you know, because she's bedridden and stuff. We, you know, we get her up and she get in the wheelchair, stuff like that. But we try to do some things with her, but she can, you know, we try to bring things to her. But she just like in the early stages of it. They ain't got full yet, but I think it's going eventually because we can see the signs. And my brothers and them already feeling like they can't handle it, you know. And I'm trying to tell them, look, only thing the doctor did was gave my mom something to help her rest. Cause she be up talking all time of night, all time of night. So when I'm over there, I try to, if I'm gonna stay over or whatever, you have to sleep when she sleep. Cause when she up talking, she gonna talk. So that's why I be trying to tell my brother there. I say, she all right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Justin, good to see you. I thought you was the other Justin, but good to see you. I thought you was the other man, Justin, but good to see you too again. Uh, you said I had a patient with dementia who would go to what? Go to Applebee's and run. Oh, what? Oh my God! I had a patient with dementia who would go to Applebee's and run up a tab at the bar and couldn't. Oh my God, Singbo. Girl, what did you do? They should have made them pay because you had to pay them. You just told them that they had like a thing going on. Wow. I know you have to keep your eyes on them because it was a man missing. And I was working in Alabama. And it was a man missing, and they said he had Alzheimer's, he had left home, and they had, I don't even think they never found that man because they didn't never know where he had wandered off. And, you know, even though my mom, she can't get up, but she does be talking. I mean, sometimes she be talking about the most third. Sometimes it have you laughing, but I'm like, Mama, that ain't what going on now. So I had to tell her. And she knows sometimes it says about shit. I thought that was yesterday, you know, stuff. Cause she be tipping me, y'all. I tell you, I love my mom, but she's a blessing. She is a blessing. Girl, what they drink? Was they drinking or what? Six Ball? Was they drinking or what? Oh my God. Wow. I guess that's how they were coping with it, huh? Well, all right, you guys. I have enjoyed everybody. What people got going on now? Y'all got anything going on? Go catch up on some of y'all videos. If anybody live, we'll go right on over there. If anybody live, so we can go and see what everybody doing. I'm gonna go around and see what everybody doing today. And if y'all in the challenge, make sure y'all leave those comments on those playlists. But the day was a pretty good day. I just couldn't get people on the panel. Frank always used to say, StreamYard don't like you, Georgia girl. So Frank used to say, StreamYard don't like me. So I don't know what was going on today. Because when I did a live Sunday, I had people on the panel. I don't know what it was today. So, but I get it back straight. But I have enjoyed everybody. Y'all continue to have a blessed day. I'm gonna go around and look at everybody and see what everybody been doing today. Yes, he was what? Yes, he was having a good time. I'm about to do a Brazilian wax. You gonna be live, sweetie? What it did, a Brazilian wax? You finna go live doing that? Put your link. You got your link in there? What is a Brazilian wax? You talking about that down there? Lord have mercy, Simbo. Don't tell me you finna. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. I'll wait for you to respond, Simbo. I know you laughing at me. You finna a Brazilian wax. Is that when you take care of that part down there? Oh, my goodness. Cha. I read I'm so old school. But my daughter be doing that stuff. I'm like, girl, that look like it ought to hurt. Ooh, child. I be on another page, Simbo. I got paid other play. I don't need it down there. Not that kind of pay. Have fun today, girl. That's my money maker. Ooh! Simbo, I'ma whoop you. I'ma whoop you, girl. God love you. I'ma whoop you, girl. Okay, Darlene, come on, babe. Anything going on the Dream Team side? I know Dana was live earlier. I was trying to catch him, girl. I've been over here trying to put out some things. Y'all, when y'all see this girl right here, this girl right here. That's a girl right there. Go. Work on your money maker then. Work on your. Do y'all see what Simbo put in the chat? I love this one, Simbo, y'all. Simbo, I said you can have that. Simbo got a money maker. Brazilian wax. I hear you, girl. I'm already hurt. I get just think of I had my daughter that day. You really let no folk do that down now? I know Frank probably somewhere laughing or something, man. Are you gonna let no folk? Look, I been getting my eyebrow waxed now. That hurt me. I get my eyebrow waxed. Lord, Simbo, you just showed out today, Simbo. Simbo, that money maker. Money maker. Work on that money maker. Girl, that's all right. I know you love to have fun, because you know I'm going to laugh at you. You already know that, Simbo. They're right. Don't give it away. Look, it costs, girl. It costs. You got to clean it up. You got to make sure it's right. You got to do what you got to do to make it right. Clean it. You got to make sure it be good. Do what you got to do. Sarah's, yeah, I know. I know Sarah, but I ain't never got it done. You go every 4 weeks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, that's all right, girl. That's self-care, girl. That's what we be talking about over here. Self-care. You gotta make sure it clean. Look, gotta take care of that too. Yeah. I don't know if any men in the tip. I know if Frank was in here, he probably would have been laughing. Derek, they probably would have been laughing at you, sick, Bo. But yeah, we do have to take care of our body, y'all. That's why I be talking about body, mind, and soul. We got to get those breath check, all that shit. All of what Buddha at. But her around telling Buddha about we got to get that colon out. Buddha, like, she was about to freak out last week. Talk about she'll feel violated if somebody do that, but you have to get no pals. I used to like to get no pals milk, y'all. But I get them, but I used to feel so uncomfortable. Getting those pals. But I know good. We need to get those things. That'll check you out for anything down there. What you do there? You give people body wax? What you do for a living? Oh, you work with, I mean, you make sure I'm reading it right now. You say, okay, that's what I do for a living, Georgia girl. Okay. So you be doing other people like that? Gotta take care of that money, maker. Gotta make sure it's right, girl. Gotta make sure it's right. Wow. Yeah, I heard of it. A lot of people said, Clay said like him in the summertime, you stay cool and stuff like that. I know people, yeah. Well, all right, you guys. That good money? For real? Sarah, what you know about that? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know when I had my, you have a C-section. You know what they have to do when you have a C-section? Like I had 2 C-sections, so I had to make sure all that was right. Yeah. Well, that's good, Six Bo. You can, I don't think I can do that. It might be good, but I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, she does? Oh, yeah. Sarah, that was a beautiful wedding. Did y'all see the wedding that Sarah videos? It was so beautiful. The bride, she was very beautiful. Yeah. Well, all right, you guys. I enjoy everybody. The ones that is in the challenge, y'all make sure y'all come in on those playlists. I think we're doing pretty good, y'all. I've been seeing my comments, and I think tomorrow, I don't know who's tomorrow. I don't know who day 3 is. Is it Sarah? I don't know who day 3 is tomorrow. Let me see if I'm here. But y'all know who it is. I'm going to have it on my community wall. I don't know them by heart. But we're going to day 3 on the challenge tomorrow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do get it done. I just feel like if we should be feeling uncomfortable. I don't know. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Sarah, I see you had did something. You did a live earlier. I was looking at your videos a while ago. Did you do a solid live? Y'all just keep on pushing out there, and I think this is working out pretty good because I see the progress in my numbers. I see the progress, and I hope y'all can see them and y'all. Oh, I thought I seen you do a live or something. Okay. I'm finna go around and see what everybody doing today. Yeah, Miss Key. Playlist is being run today. I forgot who tomorrow is. I gotta go back and see, but tomorrow we'll be going to day 3. Okay, everybody. I enjoyed everybody. Y'all stay blessed, stay encouraged. And go on get look, Six Bowl. Go on and do what you gotta do, girl. I enjoyed everyone. Y'all continue to stay blessed. stay encouraged and always stay prayed up. And congrats 6 bowls on your new milestone. I heard you this morning. You said you had got you growing over there. That's good. Just keep doing what you're doing over there. Keep doing what you're doing. I think we all are doing good, you know. We just got to keep on pushing out there, everybody. All right, then. Y'all take care. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.